All right, what is going on, Patriots fans? This is Jace back with the Patriots Drive podcast. Today, I'm going in depth on another film review guy here, and this guy had a lot of requests, and he comes to New England by way of a 4th-round selection, pick 121 in this year's draft, and that's cornerback Jack Jones out of Arizona State. This is a guy that New England had their eye on throughout the whole draft process, multiple visits, multiple workouts. A guy that they were very interested in along the way, and he started his career in college at USC, played 2016 and 2017. He was a 5-star coming out of Long Beach Poly in California, goes to USC, runs into a little bit of off the field issues, ends up going and playing JUCO 1 year and then finishing out his last 3 years at Arizona State. And, he put up pretty good numbers. He only allowed 3 touchdowns last year, had 3 interceptions, 5 pass breakups there, only allowed 410 yards on 33 receptions. At Arizona State in 2021. So this is a guy that comes in a little bit undersized, a little bit skinnier than what he would be expected to be at to play an outside corner, but that's something that New England can put on him. They can build strength. They can get him in the weight room, get him having functional strength and getting him a little bit meatier. But this is a guy that's drawn a lot of comparisons to JC Jackson, and I'll show you a couple clips. His ball skills are incredible. He's a ball hawking cornerback that plays great off man technique. I don't know a corner that I've seen that has played consistently good off man technique like he has. A lot of guys are good press man corners or they play zone, but Jack Jones can press you. He can play very well and effective off man from the outside cornerback position. So I'm excited to get into Jack Jones, see what type of film he has, and show you guys what we're getting out of our 4th-round selection, who's received a lot of praise from coaches through OTAs and received a lot of first-team reps. So without further ado, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below who you want to see next and how excited you are for Jack Jones. And let's get right into the film review. All right, so starting off, we're going to have Jack Jones right up top here. Now, this play is not going to go to Jack Jones right here, but what I wanted to show you right here is the fluidity in his hips. Now, you look for a cornerback that has really fluid hips, someone that can open up multiple ways, doesn't lose his speed when he has to do so, can get in and out of his break. So what you're going to see here is you're going to see this receiver come, and he's going to push Jack Jones vertically. Now, Jack Jones is going to open up his hips to the outside. The receiver's going to break inside. I want you to watch Jack Jones' fluidity in his hips and how easy and effortlessly it is for him to flip his hips and get right back into position to make a play on the ball. Now, the ball's not thrown to him, like I said, but there's very minimal separation from Jack Jones on this route, and he doesn't even open up the right way. So I'm going to play it right here, let it run. Jack Jones at the top of the screen. Right here, see how his hips are open. He's opening up the wrong way. He has his eyes inside. He realizes that this guy is going to make an in-breaking route, so he's going to have to flip his hips. Well, he can flip them this way and come out, or he can just continue to flip them open and get right to the hip and be in a position to make the play. So what Jack Jones does, he opens his hip just like that, gets a little bit of a breakdown. If I rewind it a little bit, you're going to see he's going to chop his feet just barely, gets in and out of his break, and within a split second, he's right back in trail technique, in position to make a play on this ball if it were to be thrown. Now, Arizona State gets a sack in the backfield right here, so it doesn't even matter, but that is very encouraging to see a cornerback, especially on the outside when we're playing in a tough division that has a lot of guys with speed, where he can open up his hips and still use his 4.51 speed that he ran at the combine to flip open after he opens up the wrong way and still get right back into trail technique and in a spot to make a play. So Jack Jones, fluid hips, something you really look for in cornerbacks, especially on the outside at the NFL level. Next play right here, talked about his great ball skills. You got Jack Jones right up top here. Again, he's going to open up his hips. This guy's going to run a post corner. You're going to see Jack Jones open up his hips for the post. Now, this time, instead of opening up to the man, he's going to reverse out like this. And then you're going to see his great ball skills at the end of the play, going up, high pointing the ball, knocking it out, and saving a touchdown right here. So, going to have Jack Jones playing off man technique where he is. Boom, right here. See, he has his hips open for the post route, right? He gets threatened vertically. He takes a post route. He opens up his hips. You can see that the receiver is selling the outbreaking route. So Jack Jones plants his foot, opens up the back way right here, and is all of a sudden in position to make a play. Ball's thrown, goes up, high points the ball. That's another thing you want to see with cornerbacks is high pointing the ball. You don't want to let the receiver go up and get it before you. You want to put yourself in a position where you can go up, high point the ball, and knock it down just like he's doing right here. So tremendous ball skills. I'll get to another clip here later that show him making a play in the end zone and getting an interception right before halftime. But great ball skills, just like we saw with J.C. Jackson, being able to track the ball in the air, being in position, high pointing the ball, knocking it out, saving touchdowns, pass breakups, all that, the whole 9 yards. So great play right there by Jack Jones. All right here we have Jack Jones right up top. Now, this is not a traditional cornerback clip, but what you're going to see, you got a little fly motion here. This is imposter, I like to call it. So this is not a true quarterback. This is a running back. So he's anticipating the run right here. Well, we all know Bill Belichick loves corners that are physical and can put their head in there. So you're going to see Jack Jones right here. As soon as the ball's hiked, the defense or the offensive line is going to block down, going to kick out from the fullback. Jack Jones is going to shoot right in here, try to make a play. He doesn't make the tackle, but I like seeing the willingness right here by Jack Jones as a small, undersized corner to throw his body in there and make a play on the quarterback, on the ball carrier right here. So you got him coming in right here. Boom. You got a little read play. You can either give the fly sweep or the quarterback. Jack Jones is going to continue to play through. Misses the tackle, like I mentioned, but the willingness as a cornerback to see this gap open up right here and to be able to take this. This is usually what you see linebackers doing. What they're taught to do is when they see this open grass, take it, meet the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. But this is a 180-pound cornerback doing this, taking the grass and flying in there like a missile, trying to make a TFL. So, okay. Again, I highlighted Jack Jones, how great he is at off-man coverage. Now, ball's not coming to him on this play again, but watch Jack Jones down here playing off-man. He's going to be backpedaling on this guy. This receiver is going to threaten vertically. Then he's going to stop and run a comeback. So what are you going to get Jack Jones doing? I want to point out his T-step. I talked about his lateral mobility and his fluid hips. So I'm going to show you how great he is at the top of routes. So here we go. I'll move this. Boom, right here, right? Flips his hips. He's anticipating a vertical route. Again, you get the breakdown by the receiver. Watch him in one step. There's no wasted movement right there. Let me rewind it just a little bit. Sorry, the taskbar's in the way. But comes here, no wasted movement, puts his foot right in the ground, and he's able to break on this ball with no hesitation. Now the ball's not thrown to him, but if it were, it would be an interception right here. That's probably why the quarterback doesn't throw it to him. But again, hip fluidity, the ability to move his hips. Here you go. Played in full speed, opens up, drives down on it, no wasted movement, quick burst, lateral movement, getting in and out of breaks. He's very good at specializing in that. So I'm excited to see Jack Jones do that for the Patriots. All right, here we go. One more clip up top, or a couple more, sorry, but we got another one. Jack Jones right up here. Now we got him in a little bit of press man showing, right? So we're going to roll it. He's playing press man. Now this is a zone coverage right here. So he's responsible for the flat. Now, what I like here is he's going to reroute this receiver outside, get him to his, this looks like a Tampa 2 to me, right? You got these two safeties guarding wide on the numbers, and then you got this running, or this middle linebacker turning and running open. He's taking anything on the bender. This is mostly known as Tampa 2 coverage. Can be called a couple other things, but that leaves underneath. You got four guys underneath, okay? So what Jack Jones is doing right here is he's going to reroute this guy. You're going to see him ride him out of bounds and push him to this safety in the backfield or in the back half of the defense. Now you're going to get an out route by number 2. Now I'll pause it where I really like Jack Jones's eyes right here, especially in zone coverage. You're going to get him right here. He's pushing his man out of bounds, but where are his eyes? His eyes are inside looking for anything coming into this zone. He knows all he has to do with this receiver is deliver him to the safety. So again, you're going to get him looking here. Ball does not come this way, but he's able to fall off of this route and be in position to make a play if they were to throw this. Now, this probably would be a first down if they were to catch this, but Jack Jones has the eyes and the awareness in zone coverage to be able to come off of these routes and make a play on the new guy coming into his zone. And then you got the pursuit of the football where he's running, making plays. He's a high motor guy, someone that really, loves playing the game and plays it the right way. So here we go. I mentioned it. Another play in the red zone. Jack Jones right here up top of the screen. 23 seconds left, 3rd and 12. BYU's trying to take a shot right here. You're going to get this receiver just running a fade. Jack Jones is going to effectively open with the receiver. He's going to open up not to the sidelines. He's going to open up to the field where he can both play the receiver and the ball. He's pretty much playing like the middleman. So here we go. got him right here in his back pedal. You can kind of see him start to opening up. Once the ball's in the air, you see Jack Jones right here in great position. And like I mentioned, he high points the football, high points it right there. Receiver almost mosses him, but Jack Jones uses his strength that he has, gets the ball loose, intercepts it, saves a touchdown right here to go down 3 scores. They're already down 2 scores, but Jack Jones puts himself in great position, great ball skills, being able to go up, attack the football at the high point, make an interception, get a turnover for his team. I think Bill Belichick really is going to look at that and say, hey, that's similar to what J.C. Jackson did. J.C. Jackson, we all know his interception record and how many he had the last couple of years. He's going to look at that and he's going to say, hey, Jack Jones can get me turnovers just like J.C. Jackson did, and hopefully he can do that. That would be a big boost for the Patriots secondary. Next clip right here. Love this clip. Off-man technique. You got everyone playing man. So what they're doing is ASU is bringing 5 guys, and then they're spying the quarterback with this middle linebacker. So they have no safety over top. This is zero pressure. You got the everyone manned up right here. Manned up, manned up, manned up. They're all, right at the line of scrimmage, or about 7 yards from the line of scrimmage, right over top their man. Well, Jack Jones knows this. So he's going to play this. He takes a couple back pedals. Not too many, though. You see, he probably only loses about half a yard, maybe a yard. But he gets to this point, and here's that T-step I talk about. He gets his foot in the ground. No wasted movements. Boom, he's able to drive on the ball, and he doesn't make a play on it. He can't get the interception. But this is his off-man technique where I'm mentioning he's just ready to pounce on things. He wants you to throw it short so he can use his lateral quickness and his ability to get in and out of breaks to your demise, and he can just drive on balls and take this. If he catches this might be a pick 6. I mean, he does a great job undercutting it. He does plays through the top shoulder right here, so he's not running underneath the receiver. He's running through him, trying to make a play. If only he could have done that, that would have been a great, great play for Jack Jones right there. All right, here we go. This is one of the most impressive plays I've seen from a guy. And you want to talk about IQ, you want to talk about being aware on the field. This is another great play. So you got Jack Jones playing press man right here. First off, he takes away the inside. He's trying to force him outside. He wants to use his speed, wants to use his great ball skills. But the receiver's trying to run a slant route. Well, Jack Jones is in position. He realizes that. He's all over this. Why the quarterback throws this, I don't know. But Jack Jones is going to make the play. Now, what is he doing right here? He's just sitting here, bobbling it. Whoop, let's give it to our safety that's coming up and let him take it for a pick 6. I don't know if you guys saw this play. This is an incredible play by Jack Jones. Here it is from the wide angle. Undercuts it right here. This is from the broadcast view, my bad. Undercuts it right here. Looks like it's going to be an interception, going to be thrown down. A lot of people at first when this happened are like, oh my gosh, he just fumbled the ball. No, he actually throws it. I'll go back and show you the other clip. He actually throws it to his teammate and lets him take it for the pick, for the interception right here. So impressive, press man technique right here. Ball skills, catching the ball, and then awareness to get this, throw it to your teammate, and let him run for the pick 6 right here and make a play. So that's all I have for Jack Jones on this guy. There was a lot of requests about him. He got such high praise out of OTAs. I'm excited to see what he does in training camp. And if he can take over that starting role, I look at guys like him. Maybe Sean Wade comes in, and those are the young dudes who are taking some of the reps from Juwan Williams and guys like that who haven't really proved themselves but have been in the Patriots system for a couple of years. So Jack Jones, super excited for him. Like I said, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Continue to smash the support. We just went live a couple of days ago. We will be getting back into lives once the training camp starts and the season. But for those of you guys that are new, like, subscribe, stay up to date. This is the best Patriots channel you guys want to be on. And if you want to chat with us on live videos, or if you just like the live or the film reviews or clips we do, we appreciate you guys' support. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.